The City by Miles Knight Estrada. To live in the city is to be slowly killed. It is mad, disorderly, and full of a constant and collective murder. Entrepreneurs come in want of fortune, but are fast turned impecunious. Actors go to make their names known when all who knows them is the vacuum. Hopeful migrants intent upon carving out a life are soon hopeless and without accommodation. The notion of prosperity is there, preposterous. This is what his kinsfolk had told him from an early age. So incised had it been in his brain that he refused to earn his way elsewhere but his hometown. By rural living is the glory and vigour of life truly achieved, and its fancies transmitted to posterity. He did for a good many years, doing a good many things to his capacity, and the townspeople made him their champion. They all supposed he may continue on until the November of his term. But through two forces is palatial beneficence disrupted: infrastructure and disaster. It was long fashionable for the city folk to inhabit the country on holiday and pollute it with their foul urbanity. The townsfolk tolerated this with a fragile fortitude, but ere long would they be driven to rush them out from their Eden with threatening proclamations. During this time would he go to the river for trouting. None showed this year, and for a stretch did aggravation seem far from them. But it was an especially troubling season, and on a sudden was a tremendous and devastating quake loosed upon them. At this time he was just returning with an ungainly bounty, and though he felt the earth shake, he remained unaware of the dismal desolation on which he would haplessly intrude. All was displaced and levelled, the folk collectively entombed in their fallen houses. His own was in rambling disrepair, and upon perceiving it did his small triumph then seem meaningless. It was required of him to vacate the premises as the council rebuilt what could be. That is, little. There was no place for him between his sepulchral village and the damnable city, and it came to pass that he dwelt in the wilderness for a time. There was he taken to untold agony and aloneness as he trouted, now unsuccessfully. Animals are only the most paltry company. They overwhelmed him with their profusion and baseness, often gormandizing what few trout he managed to catch. Within a month he withered, and in such a state of profound emaciation had he resolved that his home and past would never be resurrected. Thusly disposed did he venture forth into the city and a nebulous futurity. Upon his advent had he become petrified. He shouted, yelled, screamed, even shrieked with terror as he beheld what lay in the vast and grotesque expanse before him. The city was itself a lively, well-ordered place, full of hopeful, prosperous souls working to their own capacities and forgiving professions. Actors cavorting to their next role in the city centre. Families from all continents happily engaged in naturalization, and each with their own afforded accommodation.